And we are live back this time for some more Kite Man. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Punch your back. Geek Variants cover all things Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime, gaming, Star Wars, and more. This time, DC's Kite Man. We're continuing on our animated adventure down Spoof Lane, and I have to say, so far, this spoof is absolutely hitting. Kite Man is not missing on major benchmarks. Kite Man's jokes hit. The story is consistent. The world makes sense, and things aren't super insanely outlandish. Like Harley Quinn, at times, you kind of got lost in what was going on to the point that sometimes it felt like the joke overrode the reality of everything going on here. Kite Man having a magical toilet is about as crazy as this can get right now. Sure, Kite Man has kind of evolved and he's kind of taken this weird turn where now he is everything he's sworn to not be. While he is a villain on the surface level of things, he feels a lot like Harley did. He feels a lot like he was truly a good individual, put into a couple bad situations, aka his dad was just overall kind of a jerk. And for lack of better terms, he just seemed to fall in with a certain crowd to appease the folks around him. He kind of went with the status quo. He didn't really do anything too crazy or anything to shake up what was going on here. And he just kind of coasted his whole life. And now the fact he's actually been given some semblance of power, some semblance of a new sense of self, we'll see what Kite Man's truly made of because he's truly been a follower, so to speak, most of his life. He'll just kind of follow the group, do what everyone else is doing, kind of see how things are going, and he'll occasionally poke his head up and be like, hey, this is my idea. But more often than not, he's that third or fourth friend in the friend group. He's always there. He's super consistent. He's reliable. He's going to give you some sound advice from time to time. He'll listen to you talk about your problems. But as far as him going out there and being the one like, look, we need to go do this. We're going to go make this happen right here, right now. Or he's not that buddy that comes in and be like, look, it's time for all of us, like, go out, have a good night, go on vacation, whatever case may be. Kite Man ain't that guy. Kite Man's that second or third dude after your first main friend and be like, hey, let's make it a group thing. Let's go have some fun that way. Kite Man now being turned into basically a Chad, so to speak, or the equivalent of the individual named Kyle who had a monster back in middle school or high school and punched a fist through drywall. This is the exact opposite of what Kite Man should be. Kite Man is someone who has traditionally been a good guy. He's listened to Bane. He's tried helping Bane solve his problems. He's listened to Golden Glider. He's taken care of her needs, her wants, her desires. He's always trying to put her first. And even with his new decision, he was still, in a sense, trying to put her first, but at the same time, he lost himself. And by losing himself, now he lost his girl. He has to start over. It's a whole fresh perspective on Kite Man. He has to be an entirely new individual, someone who has to forge his own path and make his own destiny and make what he wants to have happen a reality. Ultimately, will that pan out for him? It's really, really hard to say, truth be told. And I'm really interested to see where this series kind of goes with it overall. We're pretty deep into the thick of it now. We're likely nearing the end of this series. I know we're nearing the end of the Suicide Squad Isekai, which I will have covered when that finishes. And then next week, we'll be back for Rings of Power. I'm so excited for that. So if you aren't already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you want to hang out with us for those live streams, because we have that going on. We have My Hero Academia going on. Kite Man is still going on. The Penguin starts up shortly. I'm so excited for that. As well as we have Agatha all along starting up for Marvel shortly. And I know Disney desperately needs a win, even though in my book, them canceling the acolyte was a winning decision. But at the same time, it's still not ideal from what anyone would have wanted. We would have wanted the series to be great, to hit on many compelling points of view, to many important characters that had ultimate payoffs and culminations, and that they weren't just eventually rolled down into let's go for some cheap and quick hits as far as the series goes, involving getting some big cameos. Not really the best way to ensure you've got happy fans is to try and go out that route. But Kite Man, I'm still hitting that refresh button, hoping for the episode to drop. I'll let y'all know. Excited to see what Kite Man is going to bring to the table. And as always, if you're watching this post live, just so we're clear, nothing will ever be in this sphere. You'll never hear the audio from the episode. You won't see the visuals from the episode. It'll be off screen. And I watch along with those who hang out in chat. We'll sync up times and watch the episode together. I'm still waiting on the actual episode itself to debut and have had no luck at this time. So let's hope that Kite Man is going to be on here shortly, because I am fairly excited to see where we go with our now gliderless, well, jerk, so to speak. 'Cause, I mean, how else would we define him? He's never had powers. He now lost his girlfriend. If he loses Bane, this is going to be a big problem. The episode has just dropped. The title is called The Sexiest Villain Alive. Very interesting to see them go that route. Let's see if Kite Man will be able to figure out all his problems. We still have the 1,000 community post on our great prizes that ends on the 25th. So be sure to do all that good stuff as we get started here. The Villigans is having a award show. Good point, Bane. Good point. Award shows are reductive. Kind of a waste of time overall. Lex Luthor. Wow. Okay. We're bringing him back. I thought he was going to definitely be someone who was major important. Huh? Oh, wow. Beast mode has got a crew now. Ex boyfriend would be the way to call him, Golden Glider. Oh, Bane. Treasure you, my friend. Treasure you. Bane got nominated as the Dark Horse Sexiest Man Alive. I don't know who did it, but I applaud it. That's an award-winning move right there. That is exactly what heroes and villains need. Bane up on a poster there. Okay. That's complicated as all get out. How in the world do they have time to find a date as the conjoined twins but be completely different? Is he still really doing the whole middle finger thing? His beast mode is still a problem. Also, how cool can he be if your name is Chuck? Unless you're Chuck Norris. He kind of broke the mold, didn't he? Definitely a loophole I don't want, or rabbit hole I don't want to go down on. Phrasing. A loophole or rabbit hole I don't want to go down. Great. And he just yeeted Golden Glider away. Beast mode has become the world's biggest problem that we possibly have. But he just pissed off Malice, so we'll see how that goes. He is going to cause problems. Kite Man inheriting D-back powers. Magical. Because Etrigan might be our best hope. Not his dad, really? Because if his father steps in, that's definitely going to be interesting to see how things go. No silence for a year. He's in that. Why is Bane wearing a top hat? He's pretending to slow. Miami 6 is better than Atlanta 9 now. All right, we're throwing some huge shots across the bow to Atlanta for no apparent reason. Man bat. My did he just who bullies Man Bat? That's shocking as all get out. Wow. Beast pops. Okay. Not good. We saw that Chuck was in there fighting for his life. He's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm still dying in there. Yep, Palin Villigan. He fell for the ultimate dupe. Because he is, in fact, an absolute dupe. Worst way of doing things. Why would you go figure? N- Hmm. Chicken nuggets? What? 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 Why in the world will we think chicken nuggets would help Bane get sicker? Why? On all things good and holy. But why? Yeah, there's no way you're gonna break into Helen Billigan's office. You could make a clone of her and kind of make this plan work. He's hitting the vape now. Yep, we've lost him. He had a good life, but wasn't that good. The strongest thing ever. Wow. Oh my gosh. He was going to on Lex? That'll be the last thing you ever did, Kite Man. Lex plays with Superman. You're not it's a bad idea. It's a bad day. It's not good for anybody. For any reason. Ah, so they're going after the briefcase. They finally brought that story point back. But why would she need Kite Man's kite in order to get the briefcase? Who's gonna fly in and make this happen? Oh, and Bane's got the briefcase. Uh, I thought she was genius. Like she is Darkseid's daughter. Like Malice. Gotta go on. Bane is just feasting on the moment. He's enjoying his life. Bane is the moment. The thumbnail has been made. I hope. Is that Clayface? That would be hilarious if that was. Clayface. Brought it back. Good for him. Keep getting that work. A master controller. Why would a world with a brush be it? Oh, he said retinal scan. Oh my Clayface. Oh come on, man. That's not good. How is he not able to get an exact copy of the eyes? Clayface was staring at the sun for 30 straight minutes. My guy, if you had a brain, your skill set could just wow. But nope. Nope. Just won't do it. Okay, she's hanging out with the puppeteer. And he's hanging out with Insect Queen. Everyone's having a weird, weird day night. Okay, things are happening. What in the world? Kind of. Why? There's a Bane song. This is feeding my soul on a spiritual level that I can't fathom or explain. If you are not watching this, you're not enjoying the best DC content they've made. I don't know why Bane didn't bring his dominatrix lady to this. This would have been like a good date night. But okay, a lot of women just cheered for him. I'm shocking. And somehow Villigan is still oblivious to the fact that Bane just walked in with her actual prize. How can you be a world genius but not run this, but you're able to run a whole villains organization? Luther just realized there's a whole problem. That Bane is holding the anti-life equation of all things. Ew, what? She's planning on taking him back to the hive, storing him, and then literally eating him. So she's straight up just the whole praying mantis thing. Seduce you with the promise of happy moments, and then boom, it's over. Toy Man, really? That's who's going to be our hero for the day? All right, I guess we're going this route. Weirder things have happened. Wait, whoa, what was your thing? That's Luther's gonna try and pull a fast one on Bane of all things here. Come on, Bane. You can get it together. Bane wants to start the Legion of Damn. Okay. Weirder things happen. All of the shenanigans in one episode. All at Milligan's. Oh, that's a good suit on a Gorilla Grodd. Good for him. I'm, oh wow. Okay. Helen Milligan nailed. Just, I don't know why people are so caught up on it. I was like, it's a trophy. Who needs it? Not worth it. Wow. Trying to make fun of Lex to his face. See how long that lasts. Don't take the bait. Oh no. Henry is going for a terrible moment. That's not good. Oh no. Not good. Oh, Okay. Oh wow. She found her body in the hive. Thing, and she still has the book of fairy tales in her hand. So everything from season one of Harley Quinn is paying off in season one of, I can't want to say Bane, but Kite Man. Oh yeah, I'm for it. Okay. The anti-life equation. It has been found. Every time Kite Man hit him with the ninja middle fingers. It's the weirdest superpower you could possibly have. And Bane is fighting for his life in the equation. This briefcase has not brought me nothing but despair. Oh, Bane. Tragic life. Tragic, tragic. And Golden Glider's got it now. Clayface, don't share your entire role every single time you pop on screen. Nope. Now, gliders in a moment. ASMR playlist. What? That's how we're gonna stop her? Oh boy, Golden Glider is synced up with her powers and now is gonna kick everybody's butt. Good for her, girl. I ain't mad at it. As long as things continue to work, and she is just okay. You just atomized a bullet. I don't know how that happens, but you did it. I saw it. And all the villains are like, this is just a regular day in the regular walk in the park here. Oh wow, the Riddler's still with the Clock King. Good for them. They make it work despite everything. Yeah, return him back to Kite Man. Get that man a kite, and so he can stop being the most annoying individual that the galaxy's known. Nope. And now they're just gonna sail off into the sunset. It's a beautiful moment. This feels like the end of season one. And where Bane is still worried about the award. All things considered, definitely not a bad episode. Good to be hanging out with you guys for it. Bane was definitely off track on this one, but I love the guy. He is one of the best things DC's done joke wise in ages. So, without further ado, I'm going to be wrapping up tonight's stream. Thank you so much for checking out Kite Man. Be sure to check it out on Max. 7 episodes in so far, still a fantastic series. It's not mind blowing. It's not going to knock your socks off, but it's a great show for when you just need something to get you through until you get some other amazing shows on the way, such as next week. Rings of Power, My Hero Academia is once again dropping Saturday mornings. We'll be there for both of those. Shortly followed up by Penguin week after that, and I believe Agatha all along during that same week. I'm Brent for Geek Variants. See you then.